Big West Conference. Taylor Shireman lets it go from 3 and knocks it down. 6'11", getting his first start of the season against the 7-footer Ryan Kalkbrenner. Shireman again,
which is the ability to shoot the 3. A couple of good ball fakes. Those aren't easy 3.
Blue Jays feeling it from distance.
That's a big.
Creighton has scored over 90 points in each of their last 2 games. 20-point wins over Holy Cross.
A lot of respect from Mike Magpayo and the program that he is building here at Riverside.
Olbrich percent from 3 in their last 2 games.
That's why something to keep an eye on. Points per game, 3-point percentage is the big one. He put in a lot of work in the
against the preseason all Big West player. Tattersall running hook shot. Picked that up at the YMCA the other day.
He's kind of got that kind of game. There it is again, and just worried about a player.
Kalkbrenner. That's a 3.
Is just remarkable.
10 for 10 the other night against Holy Cross. Owens a 3. And that is Montana transfer. 7.5 points per game off the bench through the first Montana. But the year before that, Nick, he was an all Big Sky type of player. Pullen with a silky pull-up, points of the game for UCR in their come-from-behind win against Loyola Marymount. Kaluma knocks in a triple. Alexander through contact, right. Riverside 2 of 6 from downtown after a couple of early makes. Alexander creating space
Over the last couple of minutes.
Already has 1 block, has altered a couple more. Alexander continue. Double team on Kalkbrenner. Shireman. Pull up 3. And it's a rejection. Trey Alexander back the other way. No look pass. Kalkbrenner finishes it. Has 1 tonight. UCR on a 5-minute scoring drought. With Olbrich all over him. Out to Shireman, 5 to shoot. Stop, starts, lays it off the wall. Schools that were recruiting him when he transferred. Duke, Kentucky, Arizona, Gonzaga among them. And here he is on his backdoor pass.
The tempo.
Here's Pullen, double team. Olbrich, step through, and a nice move with a rack. Kaluma. Zips it to Alexander on the drive. Good defense from Olbrich. Alexander stays with it. And here comes R2 with the ball. Flips to Kaluma. No, and Kalkbrenner there to clean it up. 6:25. Midway through the first half. Hartwell. Nifty shot hanging in the air.
Hartwell off the bench, it's been good.
Kaluma from straight away. Good for a guy who missed the last 2 months of the season last year.
I think his body looks better.
Good pass to Farabello. Kaluma thought about it. And now hands it off. Roderick King with the 2-hand from Kaluma. Pullen on the blow-by. His first. What a move by Olbrich. And then, of course, the Texas game against Gonzaga, where they just blew
that level of basketball for years. So it is for real from here on out.
Tattersall, King at the line to complete a 3-point play. Nick, you talked about it. He's only been playing organized basketball since he was
almost mold a ball of clay from scratch. And man, is he good. Ooh.
Kaluma with the wiggle. Shakes free the defense.
So many guys that can score and beat you. It's hard to pick just one.
Nemhard, the reigning freshman of the year. Kalkbrenner with a one-hand jam. And he forces another UC Riverside timeout. A 10-0 run. 30 pounds. We're talking to Greg McDermott since his freshman year. Speaking of freshmen, Roderick King. High character individual. And he's spinning to the rim. Almost a ridiculous.
So you get into a game, and it's a little bit easier than it is in practice.
He talks about his defense.
That's what he may be small in stature. He kind of reminds me of Aaron Thompson at a Butler team in steals, and that's what he does, is he puts his fingerprints on this thing defensively.
Tonight for the Blue Jays. And Nick, you know, this team struggled in the first game against St. Thomas out of the Summit League. Eventually,
it's hard to find much to be upset with if you're Greg McDermott with your team over the course of the last 3 games.
Okay, now I'm getting
runner in the back end. It'll make you a little lazy, and got to do a better job defending the ball, keeping it out of the.
They have held Riverside to 6. They've locked down this team that, frankly, has looked pretty good. They played a tough game at Colorado with 3 returning starters, 6 newcomers. Feels like his team
department. It can be challenging. You can have the good days like you had at Loyola Marymount, and the rough ones like tonight here at Creighton. Guard. And he's got to hang in there. Tough to sit on the bench for 38 minutes, 37 minutes. He's going to come. Stoltzberg has got the ability to make something happen in a big game.
Xander Yates. 8:54 left on the clock in this half. Mitchell turns the corner and lays it in.
Hugs and Drew Timme and company. He's a really, really experienced, good player to bring off the bench for Greg McDermott. Again, between Mitchell, got a 4-year player coming off the bench that's played in the NCAA tournament. Experienced dudes that have played in big games.
And then the guys who were freshmen last year, trial by fire, recent memory, almost beat eventual national champion Kansas with 6 men. They're all back this year.
Impressive. Be able to get that continuity that's hard to get. Talent as well. And then he chooses to come home.
Up to Stoltzberg. And lays in the reverse. The Maui Invitational. They leave tomorrow. And they have a date with a top 25 Texas Tech team right out of the gate. And then after that,
take one game at a time. All those teams are really, really good. And it's going to be fun to see what Creighton can do with Sammy.
12 battle in early December.
Rivalry game against Nebraska here in Omaha.
The tournament you're doing out in Vegas.
Yep. Accomplished not only tonight, but in these 4 games. And I think Greg McDermott feels pretty good about the progress his team's made over the course of the first couple weeks of this.
Creighton gets a big win in their final home game before they head out to Maui for the Maui Invitational.